so today we doing a traditional sew-in. It's hot as fuck in Houston. People is not about that lace life no more. So taking a break, doing a traditional sew-in, I decided to show y'all. So as you do with any other install, you always want to blow their hair out first, just to get a super flat foundation when it comes to braiding, especially if your client is natural. Your client is natural, it don't matter if they blew it out when they was at home, you're gonna have to blow it out again. And once we done with that, you just want to go in and do your part. I like to pull out the sideburn first, just so I can know exactly where I'm gonna, place the part at. As far as the part, I try not to do it too deep, kind of just like a normal regular side part, so it's not too much in their face and not too less in their face, because sometimes that's the whole point of them getting a side part. So that's just what I'm doing here. I like to also pull out where the baby hair is going to be, like try to get a whole look, just so that when it's all braided up, like it's all braided up. So you want to triple check 5 times, all of that. And then when it comes to leaving out the leave out, I always do the comb method. I've been doing traditional sew-ins for like 9 years now, but still to this day, I like to check because everybody's hair texture is different. Some is thinner, some is thicker. So it's always good to just put your comb underneath the hair that you chose to leave out. If you can see the comb, you need to leave out more leave out. That is my method of checking. It's very important to check because, like I said, once it's braided up, there's no coming down. So you want to really make sure you're not leaving out a whole bunch of leave out for your clients to deal with when they're not in your chair, because you're not doing their hair every day. And you also don't want to leave too less where the tracks are showing. Now it is time for the braid down, the Braid Foundation. I did upload a separate video just to show y'all in detail how to braid for a traditional sew-in, or if you just want to learn how to braid period, or if you want to learn how to connect your braids. I know a lot of people struggle with that. I've heard a lot of people braid the braids all the way down and then they sew them back together. This is an easier method if that is the method that you use. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link in the bio for the braid video so y'all can see that in slow motion, in normal time. Yeah, y'all go ahead and click the link for that braid video because y'all saw how much hair she came up in here with. Look how flat the back of her head is. Got that hair gone. So my client purchased her bundles from me. I think these are 32 inches. She got 3 bundles, bone straights. I'll drop the link in my bio to purchase hair as well, ladies. So you want to always start off with the thread, the needle being in the braid, and then you're going to insert it through the first weft that you're sewing down. And you always want to start off double wefting that first bundle, just so we could try to fit a little bit more in. The reason why we're doing it like this is so that you won't have to worry about no bundles, no tracks slipping on the sides or unraveling or coming loose. You want that knot on the end of each ending of each weft to be so strong. So even once you put the needle through that first weft, you want to lock it in with at least, you know, a knot, just to make sure it's not coming loose.
Your boy got the full body do-rag out.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wanna mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming.
By the way, when you're sewing, you want to sew close together. You want to sew so close together you can only fit like your pinky in between each gap. The closer you're sewing together, the longer the sewing will last, the less the tracks will slip. It keeps it more intact. So right here, I'm going to teach you guys how to flip your wefts but still maintain a flat look on the sides. So right before you get to the ending, you want to stop sewing the top track and only focus on the bottom track. So you're going to be flipping the bottom track only, and then once you get to the top track, that's when they'll both collide back together and you'll finish double wefting, double sewing. In the clip, I zoomed in for you guys so that you could better understand just a visual way and a narrative way.
Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gonna do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. And now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be, it couldn't be. I don't know what happened to them guys that said they would be. I said, see you at the top and they misunderstood me. I hold no resentment in my heart, that's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
Rolling 80 wheels and it'll save you. I don't want you gotta roll OT, gotta give her release. Spread your legs downtown, so I'm going out the heat. And the raw sounds when I rock up in your sleep. I'ma roll on them forever, let her roll on me. Split this one down the middle, wake up in harmony.
A claps. Don't close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless. Yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is a
Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my. I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my. Ex-strippers, new killers, shot, tell him, this on Donda, on my mama, made a promise, Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my. I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. All summer, all summer, 4-5 dollars, in pajamas, they piranhas, buy out the stolen hours, like we planned it. Junior watching, I be on my. Junior watching, I be on my. Tell him this, did he miss? Junior watching, I be on my. I can't really see where did I miss. Junior watching, I be on my. 4-5 summers, 4-5 summers, 4-5 summers, 4-5 summers. We took both, we took both, we took both, we took both. Born in Atlanta, now Montana, excuse my manners, I got status, excuse my manners, I got status, I got status, you want status, see more comments, and I see commas, they going tell me, we going down to, let me be honest, let me be honest, I went with the Bucks, boy, let me be honest, I went with the Bucks, boy, spirit is on us, spirit is thunder, God's time can't fit on the wrist, Junior wanna have me on my, move out of the way of my release, trying to get me off my Q's and P's, why can't losers never lose in peace, ain't nobody around me losing sleep, better find God before he find me, tell the devil good night, go to sleep. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas round me, right and they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, all the niggas round me, right and they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I just caught a shorty off a Finsta, just the one on hoodie, it's a screenshot, way that I've been living unconventional, I'm just trying to make it to the end, you know, certain things have started getting pissed off, think we need to have a sun adventure, I could be a man but maybe down the road, right now I would rather see my heart turn to chrome, rather see my heart turn crystal, I can't even front like I don't miss you, right now I'm just stuck inside the crib on my own, soon as I free up I'm about to pop up on your phone, like I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, all the niggas round me, right and die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, two-turn baby girl, you know me,
I'm outside in an
right outside, PT, two-turn baby girl, you know me,
working. Yeah. You make a like, now you not like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in a rush. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. Da, 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 da. When you walk out, da, 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 da. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please. Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I got another chance to, I would never, no, never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this through. I hope that you see this true. What can I say? Please recognize I'm trying, baby. I feel why. You see me, I feel why. You see me do my
If you have not already, this is your time to add in your heat protectant. I already put heat protectant in the beginning, the cheap heat protectant that y'all saw. So now it's time to go in with the hot comb and the flat iron. I always hot comb first, just so that it could give that silk press look, because we are trying to blend her hair in with straight hair. But the good thing about the Indian hair that I sell is very thick, kind of like African American texture, like how ours is when we do get silk presses. So yeah, the blend is about to be A1.
I got niggas tryna end me, oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight, I'm sorry. Rolling, 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 rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You can pick the time and the place. You will spend some time away. Now you need to forward and give me all the work, 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 work.
You see me, I feel work, 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 work. You see me do my da, 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 da. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk out, da, 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 da. When the car from my church, 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 church. Work, 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 work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing that maturity. We don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, then I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
Rolling 80 wheels and it'll save you. Riding on you. Gotta roll over to you, gotta give and release. Spread your legs downtown, so I'm going out to eat. And hit the raw sounds when I rock, I be sleeping. I'ma roll on them forever, let them roll on me. Split this one down.
Now you want to go and grab your edge stick. Any brand that you have, Caracal, Shibon, literally any brand that you have. Make sure that you are using it when it comes to, honestly, any install, because flyaways come with real hair and with bundles too. So, yeah, but especially for traditional sew-ins, this is how you're going to get your blend.
All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things.
For today, we are just going to use Got To Be Gel in the yellow container for the edges. That's what we're using, along with just a little bit of Got To Be spray. Just kind of give it like just a little extra hold.
Gold medalists flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down.
Claps.
Now when it comes to the swoop, you want to curve out first like you're trying to make a C. Are you trying to make a big ass C? And then you want to bring it back in. Once you make that C, you're going to curve it at the bottom. Now when it comes to using Got To Be Gel, you have to make sure you're constantly combing, constantly brushing, especially if your hair is natural, because your hair is going to be curling up as you're doing the baby hair. So you just want to keep combing and brushing it just to keep it straight, because it's drying as you're doing it at the same time. So to a sideburn, baby, I'ma curl it. You see, it just gives the traditional sew-in a little razzle dazzle. So now we're gonna go in with some bio silk. Yeah, I like to put this on before and after because it's not a heavy oil at all, but it still give it that natural shine. Like, you know how your hair used to look when you used to get like silk presses and stuff? Like, it just looked like I just silk pressed her real hair, like literally.